Of course you cool with it.
Key, you so mad about this money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not giving it up.
What am I going to do about it?
My nails ain't even done right now.
What am I going to do about it? Okay, check you out. Check you out. What am I going to do?
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as we put them out. All right, guys, today I'm going to be reacting to a video of a woman who proves why hypergamy is very important whenever it comes to a woman. She is always looking for resources, while a man is always looking for love, which is why men love harder. This story that we're about to react to is a prime example that as a man, you must protect your assets at all times. Let's get to it.
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. If we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
We got to make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out of account that I work hard for.
Do you not work for us? Are we not a family?
This is working for you. This ain't working for us.
No, it is. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you were to leave me, I need to be okay.
A woman is always planning like this before she gets in a relationship, which is why between the ages of 15 and 25, most women are going to fall in love with the guy that shows them no attention. After the age of 25, the guy that gets the attention is the guy who can provide the most resources because her natural instinct is hypergamy. As he works and provides for the family, she's still chipping off the top to put to the side in case something happens. This is what women do. It's part of their nature, which is why they do not mind being single mothers because they feel like they are in survival mode. It's a comfortable position, but you have to understand it's their natural habitat, which is why it's important for a man protect your assets.
What's the problem?
You need to be a problem. You a self.
What's wrong with me?
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account for that I work hard and struggling.
I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are self.
No, I'm not. Everything I've done for us, are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
everything you've done for who? Everything you've done for me, I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the time.
You cannot be for real right now, Keith. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that I put a little money to the side for me?
Everything you do for us.
See, wives look at being a wife as a job because they feel like you're removing them away from their dreams. But if you leave women alone, they really don't have dreams. Single women don't have dreams. They just know how to work a lot of hours at their jobs, but they don't know how to take a risk for a business. So a woman, when she's a wife, she looks at it like, if I wasn't married, then I would be out living a single life. But now that I'm married, he's taking me away from the life that I could have. So I need to be rewarded for it. This is how women are thinking, which is why they always aim for the guy who has money but weak at heart to marry. You will always find majority of marriages are men who are simps. A lot of guys that are single are typically the alpha male who can have more women. The alpha male doesn't go through the same thing because he waits longer to marry the woman. If you marry a woman within 1 or 2 years of knowing her, I can almost guarantee you she's practicing hypergamy.
Everything you do for you, statement. I'm going to tell you, man.
What are you going to do about it?
What am I going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it? I don't care about this right now.
You know what I need to do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need to account and stop sharing you. Because that's the reason. That's how you able.
He needs to stop account sharing. She's already tested you, bro. It's time to go ahead and get up out of that relationship if you do not have any children. They have yet to mention children, but we're still watching the video. But at the end of the day, if you're a guy in this situation and you don't have any kids with her, this is a true sign that it's time for you to get out because she feels entitled for you to give her the money. She feels entitled to take what you have. Why? Because she always feels like you took her away from the single world that she was going to live this magical life. This is how women leverage to get what they want out of men. Most wives are going to leverage that thought process to get new cars, to get clothes, to get on vacation. They will always remind the husband of what they would have been doing if they wasn't married.
But to go in my find my word and take the money.
Do what you got to do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money.
About no money?
No, I'm not
It's
arguing
just
about
money
no
to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh? I gotta go and work for that money. But it's just
$22,000. That's big money whenever you're going to work every day, and you're an average Joe. The average Joe has to work hard in order to save up that amount of money. A lot of high value men, it's worse because the woman naturally wants you for your resources. So she's always aiming to get the resources out of you. But it hurts more when you're an average Joe and you have to work hard to save money in order to get to that amount in your bank account. And she just comes along and strip it. This could be a skit though. Let's not get too over our heads with this.
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if you were to break up today, then what am I supposed to do? I have to have something.
If we was to break up today, you would be A-okay, my friend, because you been stealing money for I don't know how long.
It's not going to make me okay.
$22,000 not going to make you okay.
No.
Some people don't make that in a whole year at their job.
Well, then they need to get a job. Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on. It's money you've been giving me that I just put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without me knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing.
He's absolutely right. But when you're in love and you trust your woman, sometimes men can get around to spotting out the little skimming that she's doing, especially when she's just taking little pieces at a time. You have scammers out there that practice this logic whenever it comes to other people's bank accounts, where if they take a little from a lot of people, then they'll add up at the end. Well, it's the same thing with a woman. If she takes a little bit of money, it'll add up over time. But you have to understand, she's still preparing for the relationship to be over. I guess we can go back to that term. It's not your turn. I mean, it's not your girl. It's just your turn.
You live in a nice house. I pay all the bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was.
Okay, so it does seem like they have kids. He's going every day to work for the kids. So this is a stay-at-home wife skimming off the top. She should have just been honest, or she should have had a plan where she was going to go with it. When women start to think like this, pretty much the relationship is over.
That was our agreement. Now, you mad about me putting money to the side? I'm not giving it up, so I don't care.
What do
you want? Like, you can do what you need to do, but I don't care. I'm not. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ask for the money before I put it in my account.
Is it ours? Yeah, baby. You should be asking.
It's ours.
It's ours when we make something together. That's when something's ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs.
He's absolutely right. If he already built up his success before she met him, it's his success, but it doesn't mean that he's obligated to share it. But when women get married, that's how they feel. They feel like they're entitled to 50-50. Why? Because in their brain, they always feel like if I get married, then that's stopping me from being this superwoman that I want to be, that was going to be rich anyway. So the man has to pay for it. Once again, they would leverage that. What are they going to do? If he's already built his success, he should have had a prenup in place that said if she did any of this, she walks away with nothing. Is what he should have did. But most men ignore that this could happen because men love harder than women. So men become delusional as the marriage stay persistent, but the woman always has a game plan.
If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're mad
and you
that
stealing from me because I didn't give it to you. You
We share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account, so I would be straight.
You something else. I'm gonna tell you that.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You something else.
No.
If it's without his authorization and he didn't know that she was doing it, yes, she's technically stealing, but women don't want to be accountable for the things that they do. Why? Because they're reacting off of emotions. I think it, I feel like I need to do this, I'm going to do it. Whatever logically happens behind the scene, they never think in logic. Women don't have no sense of danger because they're living off of emotion.
Of course you saying that when you're not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that. Of course you cool with it.
Key, you so mad about this money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not giving it up.
What am I going to do about it?
My nails ain't even done right now.
What am I going to do about it? Okay, check you out.
Big, check you out. What am I gonna do?
Moral of the story here, guys, it's rough out here in these streets, and women have a game plan because the economy is coming down, life's coming down. Women are going to jump into survival mode. It's their natural instinct for them to do that, and it's easier to manipulate a man, especially a desperate man that's looking for love, really just wants to have sex and is going to ignore her entire game plan. I tell men all the time, the fastest way to make a woman feel like she's smart is to be thirsty for sex. Why? Because you're going to agree with everything that she says. You always find some dumb bimbo that tell you they want to be a lawyer or a doctor because they surrounded themselves by weak men that just agree with them. You have to understand, a man's weakness can be the presence of a woman that he's attracted to. It will cause you to think stupid, especially when it comes to marriage. If you want the marriage more than she wanted the marriage, I can always guarantee you she's practicing hypergamy over love. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.